Mistress Mary, quite contrary, how does your garden grow? With silver bells and cockle shells, and so my garden grows. This is an appropriate nursery rhyme for the Harriet Gardner Historic Kitchen Garden and is part of the ongoing Heritage at Work project by Catoctin Furnace Historical Society. Greenwald Garden Club supports Heritage at Work efforts in a variety of ways. The club is assisting in re-establishing the landscaping around the log cabin with accurate and native plantings based on historical documentation from oral history and botanical data. The kitchen garden is filled with herbs and vegetables that the early settlers might have used in their everyday lives. Two plants used by Native Americans can be found in the raised beds. Parsley was used to treat insect bites, and toothbrushes were made from the woody stems of sage. The vegetables grown today, such as tomatoes, beans, and potatoes, are examples of what might have been harvested in the 1800s kitchen garden. Established in 1956, Greenwald Garden Club's mission includes educating the public, promoting environmental responsibility, and encouraging the love of gardening and how it brings people together. The club's strong volunteer presence enables the gardens to be a teaching tool for visitors young and old. Volunteers guide students from Silver Oak Academy in how to prepare the soil, properly place plants in the correct size hole, how to water, maintain, and harvest. A variety of volunteers water and weed so the gardens are inviting to visitors, no matter what the season. Garden Club volunteers are also working behind the scenes, developing a field trip curriculum for Frederick County Public School students related to the kitchen garden, the water pump, and the pollinator garden. A key component to the partnership with the Historical Society in Greenwald is the collaboration with Silver Oak Academy, a residential school for at-risk youth. The young students from this school work side by side the Garden Club members learning how to garden. Because many of the youth come from urban settings, working at Catoctin may be the first experience in working with soil and plants. As one student asked, "This is the first time I have dug a hole. What do I do?" The Garden Club members enjoy working with the students and sharing their expertise with them. In 2019, Greenwald received a grant from the Monarch Alliance of Maryland to establish a pollinator garden along the fence behind the log cabin. In the fall of 2019, the club and students planted a variety of native plants including wild columbine, bee balm, asters, milkweed, and indigo. In the spring of 2020, shrubs were added to give the garden more variety and a visual aspect for all 4 seasons. After 1 year, the garden is flourishing, attracting pollinators and adding to the beauty of the log cabin's garden space. The collaboration between Catoctin Furnace Historical Society, Greenwald Garden Club, and Silver Oak Academy has been recognized both statewide and nationally. The Federated Garden Clubs of Maryland recognized the efforts of the club with 3 awards, including the prestigious Governor's Beautification Bowl. From the National Garden Clubs, the Garden Club received 2 significant grants. The Ames Company Tool Grant enabled the purchase of gardening tools, and the Plant America Grant supported garden maintenance and the development of educational materials. In addition, a featured article was in the 2019 summer edition of the National Gardener magazine published by the National Garden Clubs.